Shalom. First off, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to the hopeful elect that are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And to all my brothers out here preaching this truth to you, I say Shalom. This is a Montazar from the Chicago camp coming back at you again with another lesson. This lesson is a response, all right, from my brother here in Chicago, my Kadar. All right. He did a lesson. Deacon Hakah will face judgment for his wickedness. And when I saw it, I just had to jump on it and support the brother, um, bringing out these precepts and bringing out this truth. All right. So let's begin. Same spirits back in their lots. Exodus 32 and 1. And when the people saw that Moses delayed to come down out of the mount, the people gathered themselves together unto Aaron and said unto him, Up, make us gods, which shall go before us. For as for this Moses, the man that brought us up out of the land of Egypt, we what not, what is become of him? And they rose up early on the morrow, Salakia, and offered burnt offerings and brought peace offerings, and the people sat down to eat, to drink, and rose up to play. And Yahweh said unto Moses, Go get thee down, for thy people, which thou broughtest out of the land of Egypt, have corrupted themselves. They have turned aside quickly out of the way which I commanded them. They have made them a molten calf, and have worshipped it, and have sacrificed thereunto, and said, These be the gods of Israel, which have brought thee up out of the land of Egypt. Okay? All right, so the Israelites, okay, these wicked Israelites, okay, and this was a portion of them. All right, they basically gave Aaron their gold, okay, earrings, and asked him to basically make an idol. And Salakia and JC is this idol, okay. So these are the same spirits doing the same shit, okay. All right, so Deacon Hakah was right there. Yeah, this is the calf that brought us out of Egypt. You see, he on the same old fuck shit today. All right, found the name just to lose it. This is Jeremiah 17 and 4. All right, the Lord said to Jeremiah, And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever. We lost the name. We lost the knowledge of our heritage and who we are, or who we were, and got it back. Okay? There's plenty of video footage of Sakari and Deacon Hakah. All right? When he was known as just the deacon. The deacon he was always Hakah, but the point is he was on the street preaching Yahweh Shai. Okay, he was preaching Yahweh while Yahweh Shai. All right, that's what he did. All right, for years, and now here we are at the end. All right, and now he's preaching the idol, preaching for the bag. This is Titus 1 and 10. It says, "For there are many unruly and vain talkers and deceivers, especially they of the circumcision, whose mouths must be stopped, who subvert whole houses, teaching things which they ought not, for filthy lucre's sake." Okay, so that money, okay, that is gotten wickedly. Jeremiah 5 and 26. For among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap. They catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore, they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat. They shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. Salaki. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, said Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? All right, so you see them profiting. You see the history. I mean, there's so many videos. I've done plenty of videos. All right, about their exploits, their marketing, selling selling tickets. You know, with QR codes uh, for the Passover. Okay, so this solemn assembly that you're supposed to examine yourself, they were selling basically lamb dinner tickets. That's really what it boiled down to. Then also, in the videos, they standing around with uh, semi-automatic weapons and shit, just off anything to make money. And that's not to mention the stripper Passover. The importance of the name of Yahweh Shai, Philippians 2:9. It says, "Wherefore the Most High also have highly exalted him and given him a name which is above every name, that at the name of Yahushua every knee should bow, of things in heaven and things in earth and things under the earth." Okay? All right. So, yeah, I have to take that out of there. All right. So no. That's the wrong name. This is Acts 4:12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved. Proverbs 18:10 says, "The name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe." Why do we have so many scriptures telling you about how important the name is, just for you to what? Lose it and profit off of teaching the wrong name. I mean, it doesn't matter ultimately, because those who follow Deacon Hakah, all right, the Lord ain't dealing with them no way. This is Psalms 91:14. It says, "Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore will I deliver him. I will set him on high, because he have known my name. He shall call upon me, and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation." All right. The Lord said, because he have known me, my name, he's going to deliver him and show him his salvation. Okay. Very, very precious. All right. And so, in closing, all right, just damn dumb doing the opposite. Okay. So let me show you how this works. Okay. Because the Apostle Paul wasted the church. Okay. He wasted the church, and he thought he was doing a service to the Lord. All right. But let me show you in this last passage exactly how Deacon Hakah is going off. This is Galatians 1:15. It says, "But when it pleased the Most High, who separated me from my mother's womb and called me by his grace, to reveal his Son in me, that I might preach him among the heathen, immediately I conferred not with flesh and blood." All right. So Paul says that the Most High separated him from his mother's womb. That means that before, just like all of us, before we were born, we were already called to do a job. Okay. The Lord already made up his mind what each one of us would be doing. The Apostle Paul was separated from his mother's womb to do the job that he did when he was Saul and upon his conversion to Paul. So even the lives that he took, the saints that he had put to death, it was ultimately the will of the Lord. Okay? The scripture is telling you right here. The Lord separated him from his mother's womb. All right. So everything he's done, all the paths that he's done, always led. He was led by the Lord. Okay, a man's going is of the Lord. Verse 17, neither went I up to Jerusalem to them which were apostles before me, but I went to Arabia and returned again unto Damascus. Then after 3 years I went up to Jerusalem to see Peter and abode with him 15 days. But other of the apostles saw I none, save James, the Lord's brother. Now the things which I write unto you, behold, before the Most High I lie not. Afterwards I came into the regions of Syria and Cilicia, and was unknown by face unto the churches of Judea which were in Hamashiach. But they had heard only that he which persecuted us in times past now preacheth the faith which once he destroyed, and they glorified the Most High in me. All right. So Paul was changed. Okay. They had fear at him. Okay. And now he the same person who was destroying the church is building the church. Okay. Well, you guys did the same thing in reverse. You were calling on the name and you were teaching the name, and now you're doing the opposite. I pray that this lesson has been edifying. Until the next one, Shalom.